Garbanzo bean. Oh, gosh, that's cute.
Hi, what's going on, everybody? We got
Why,
two live
the-
viewers right off the bat. What?
Back off. Back off. Step back from the camera. You're too close.
I'm not. I can get closer. Do I think it's going to
The
get closer?
light is reflecting off your shiny bald head.
Yeah, I opted not to go with. I opted not to go with a hat tonight. I'm on full display for everybody. Yeah, so we are doing a topicless show tonight. So whatever anybody wants to talk about, we're going to talk about. Whatever the people in the comments want to talk about, we will talk about if we know what the fuck you're talking about. So
It's a topless show?
a topless show, yes.
Has that always been there?
No, this is a new beta thing I'm testing that does it'll show all the comments as they show up. So it'll just show Aquas since that's going to be the only one all night. But it's going to be there.
Get
and then
rid of
if more come in, they'll show up right there. So it's pretty cool.
It doesn't even make sense.
The legendary Aqua.
We don't know where Duggan is. This will be 2 weeks in a row. He's been MIA. John did insult him.
I'll tell you where
earlier in the
Duggan
week,
is.
so it could be that.
Nobody knows.
If dude, he's claimed he's had something to talk about for 2 weeks and he hasn't popped on. So for all we know,
he wanted to tell us how he got kicked off of Instagram.
yeah, I know how he
social
got
media
kicked
in
off
general.
Instagram.
How did he get kicked off of Instagram?
I don't know how. I assume he
I assume he did something that gets you kicked off of Instagram.
he was
But
either.
we'll
he was
say
either-
that he didn't do it.
he was either rage baiting Karen Reed defenders or he was yelling at somebody for something. Who fucking knows? But I'm sure it was not good. Whatever it was that he was.
He's
doing.
gonna say that he reshared something that somebody else reshared, and that they didn't get kicked off, but he got kicked off, and it's just they're anti-Duggan right now.
That's right. That's right. I will tell you guys because you guys were just talking about planting, like off in the backstage. There, we were talking about the plants you guys have set up for this season. I just moved a tree from my front yard.
A whole tree?
I mean, it's small. It hasn't grown anywhere yet. It's only been in there for like 2 years. But it's really like blooming right now. And I realized it's too fucking close to my house. I'm like, oh, I don't really remember how big this is supposed to get. So I moved it like 10 feet forward into like the middle of my yard, essentially. Well, front yard. And Sarah just caught me. We were literally about to go out, and she comes out and she just sees me. She sees that I've dug a hole, and she sees that like I am now trying to move the tree, like dig up the tree. She goes, "We're fucking leaving in 5 minutes, and you're doing a project." I'm like, "Hey, I'm good to go. I'm just getting it started so I can do it tomorrow." But it was perfect. I literally dug a perfect hole, pulled up the grass like in a perfect little like it was like a Minecraft like level of like carpentry. I plopped it up and I moved it to the hole and just dropped it in where the tree was, and it fits flush, perfectly flush. Was it great?
Good job. Good job.
It was.
I'm proud of you, Kevin.
Yeah, it was really good. And now that tree's there. And Sarah's like, "Why did you move that tree?" And I told her the honest reason why I moved it is because it was too close to the house, and because I wanted it to be perfectly set up that in like 10 years' time, when it's grown, I could take nice prom photos of my daughter and her friends.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 10 years later when it's fully grown, your daughter can use it as a branch to sneak out of her bedroom.
No, I mean, if it did grow, it would go to her window. So maybe, but all right. When you guys were growing up, where were your bedrooms in association with the ability to sneak out of a house? Was it
25-foot drop?
Okay.
I was 3 stories.
Oh man, you were the attic.
Because my parents' house was on a hill, so the front of the house was 2 stories, but I was in the back right corner, and it was either out one window was 3-story drop onto the pavement, or out the back window 3-story drop onto the little hutch where the trash barrels lived. So I mean,
so there was no sneaking out of that bedroom.
Oh, there was no way in hell.
Okay,
no way in hell.
My my bedroom when I first moved to my house on Garfield Ave back in the day when I was middle school. My upstairs bedroom that I first got, it was a window right out onto, which was like the over the kitchen, like a roof over the kitchen, which was a lower like it was not very high at all. Like maybe that roof down to like the back deck would have been like an 8-foot drop. So it was totally plausible. I used to go out on the roof all the fucking time, smoke weed, and then sneak back inside.
In middle school?
Yeah, in middle school. Well, I was high school. I was in that bedroom for a while. And then my sisters, who a couple of them were sharing a bedroom, my brother had moved out and he was living on like a lower bedroom. Like it was like basically like an additional living room, but they used it as a bedroom for him. So when he moved out, I was like, I'm taking that.
Because you have like 27
yes,
sisters.
Yes. It was a big fucking house too. So it was fine.
So extremely Irish.
My sisters, yeah, seriously. My sisters were like, we don't want to share bedrooms at all. So like, you can take this one. I'm going downstairs. So I moved downstairs, which was literally, if I wanted to go out the window, I could have just walked out 2 or 3 doors and nobody ever would have caught me. So I never had to sneak out though. I didn't really have a curfew ever. People were just like, be home and be up for school. Okay.
Pretty accurate.
And you woke up and you globbed on the gel and you went.
Yeah, 100%. The LA looks.
LA looks, so you could get that spiky fade.
Oh, yes. Front. The LA looks 10. Actually, that might be why I'm bald now. I bet I put that in there and it fucking melted the hair that was in my head. What was it like living in the 80s?
Oh, Aqua. On that note, let's play my game, you fuck. It's called the age game. Is he older or younger than Dan Baggs?
Okay.
Right. So I was recently watching a movie, and I could not believe the age of the person in that movie. So it made me think. So let's kick it off.
Wait, before we get started, Aqua, I was like 4 years old 3 years old in the 80s. I have no memory of it, but the 90s were fucking awesome. So
yes, you missed out. So the first one we're gonna start off with. Do you guys remember the movie Phenomenon?
Phenomenal.
Phenomenon with John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Yes. All right. How old? Well, not how old. So I will caveat this. None of them are the same age as me. John, if you didn't know, I'm 38. None of them are the same age as me. So you have to tell me if you think this person is older or younger than me at the age of 38. So this is your first one. This is George. This is George Malley from Phenomenon, played by John Travolta.
I'm going to say he's younger than you in this.
Yes, younger.
John, younger? Yes. All right. George Malley. Where did all of my other pictures go? What the fucking fuck?
My question before we even pull up your cheat sheet or whatever you're doing here, John Travolta, like, he's bald as fuck now. Do you think he was he had hair during this, or do you think he was always a toupee guy?
I think he had hair.
I mean, I know he had hair. He had hair when he was in Grease and shit, but like in this movie in the late 90s or early 2000s, do you think he had hair then?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was a wig.
Did you have hair then?
In the 90s?
Yeah.
I had hair until my late 20s when I decided to stop using Rogaine, and then it all fell out.
All right. The answer is 37. Younger. 37.
Okay.
Yeah, cool
37.
Game.
All right. All right. Next one.
Let me ask before we keep going with this game. Did you set this game up because you think you look younger or older than these people, or are you shocked?
I think I look substantially younger than this man.
Okay.
Do you not think that I look substantially younger than him?
I mean, the John Travolta? Yes. Are these all going to be John Travolta?
No, they're not all John Travolta. The next one we'll go with is Andy Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne. I'm going to say he's younger. Whoa.
Older.
He was in jail for like 10 years. So are we saying, is this photo from when he was first in jail or when he was leaving jail? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Older.
He's first in jail. He's sitting there talking to Morgan Freeman.
Okay. I want to say he's younger than you when he went into jail. At this point in this photo, he's younger than you.
Jonald,
Older.
older.
Yeah.
The answer is younger. He is
Yeah.
36.
Yeah. Stupid John. Come on, that's fucking easy.
All right, let's make it difficult. Steve
Ooh.
Buscemi in Fargo.
Oh fuck.
So he was a little fella.
Had dark hair and a mustache too.
I'm gonna say younger.
He was playing Carl Showalter in that.
Mhm.
You're gonna say younger.
I'm gonna say younger.
I'm gonna go older. I'm gonna trust the crowd.
The answer is
Oh,
older
that's
by
right.
1 year.
I trusted you, Aqua. Nice work.
Good job. All right. How about why are is there do we have a limit to how many pictures we can have on here?
I don't know. Sometimes it only uploads like a handful of them, even if you've dropped
Because
them.
I'm losing pictures that I know were on there. Let's see. All right, let's do Truman Burbank from the Truman Show. Jim Carrey.
Younger.
He looks younger than you, but I'm gonna say he's older.
He was younger. He was 36.
Okay. Damn. I just missed two of them.
Yeah, dummy.
Stop feeding John the answers.
How about
Oh, Jesus.
Oscar Schindler? Schindler's List. Liam Neeson.
Older.
Younger.
Fuck me, older.
41.
How did you think he was younger, Kevin?
Because I thought these seemed like they'd be trick questions.
You think they're trick questions? You think I'm trying to trick you, Kevin?
I
I
do.
would never try and trick you.
He's a Nazi.
He's not a Nazi.
He's not a Nazi.
You were making out during Schindler's
I'm
List?
I'm losing pictures.
Don't laugh at that, John. It's from Seinfeld. You don't get to laugh at that.
Oh, excuse me.
You don't get to laugh at that.
I take it back.
Well, I'm trying to get the right pictures here. All right. Dr. Ian Malcolm. Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park.
Oh my God. He's got 3 kids. Right?
I mean,
6?
that means nothing.
6 kids?
That means nothing.
He's got 6 kids. One of them is the 10, 12-year-old black girl from the second movie.
Older.
Yeah, I'm going with older too.
41.
Yeah, there we go. See? Little deductive reasoning there.
All right. This one's really, really tough.
Oh,
Agent K from Men in Black.
he's got to be older than you. That one can't be.
He has to be.
If he's younger than you, that's fucking wild. So
Yeah, but I'll bet you. Okay. Give a guess as to what his age is in this movie.
56.
48.
He's 51.
That's insane. That's insane.
Those are some city miles.
Yeah.
City miles.
You got some city miles on UK.
That guy just fucking baked in the sun always.
Yeah. How about Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs?
Younger.
Older.
Younger
Oh.
by 4 years, 34.
Really?
I mean, he looks it.
He is thinning. He is thinning right here.
Yes,
real
Yeah.
fast.
yes, he is.
That's not from age. That's from all the people he's kidnapped and skinned alive.
That's from all the human blood that
Yeah.
is leaked into his hair wearing skin suits.
That's
All
the
right,
that's the stress from his hobby.
Yeah. The
Coming into
stress
life.
from his hobby. All right, last one. Sean
Older.
from
He's
Goodwill Hunting, Robin Williams.
He's for sure older than you.
John,
Yeah, he's got to be older than you.
46.
Although
46.
that's a rough 46 too.
Oh, wait, that's not the last one. I do have one more. I forgot. I have one more.
Are you reading that?
We were watching an old Family Feud with Ray Combs, and he had in his in the show, he had like 5 kids, and I just looked at him and said he died at 40, probably killed himself. All those kids. He did, in fact, hang himself in the closet.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. Good
All
info.
right. Thanks.
Sometimes you just get it.
Yep. All right. How about Sergeant Horvath, played by Tom Sizemore in Saving Private Ryan?
Younger.
Younger than Dan.
37.
Mm-hmm. It's all those
There you go.
lot
That was it.
lizards.
It's all those lot lizards.
Jesus Christ, Kevin.
It's all those lot lizards, keeping them young. That's a fun game.
Do you think that's a universal term across the United States or just a New England thing?
I don't know. Let's ask Aqua. Aqua, is lot lizard universal across the United States?
Hell no. He's a truck driver.
He does. He
Is he
does
really?
see lot lizards.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Tom Sizemore, who again, he was
Nationwide.
like an Academy Award like caliber actor when he was in his prime. He took a hard fucking drop out of like the limelight into like drugs and shit really got to him. But he did a great cameo in Always Sunny in Philadelphia where he was a truck driver and he was obsessed with lot lizards. And he
Yeah,
goes,
the one where they were going to the benefit with the Phillies.
yep.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, I'm on the up and arrow. He goes, there used to be a time I used to dip my nose in the lot lizards all the time. And then he pulls over the side of the road and he goes to like Charlie. He's like, all right, I can't take it anymore. We're going to go get a room here and I'm going to let you split me open like a cantaloupe.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
That is great.
Tom Sizemore, everybody.
R.I.P. in peace, Tom.
Now, let me tell you something. So I watched. I bought it because it wasn't that expensive.
Yeah, I bought it.
I bought that Monster Summer movie with Mel Gibson.
Oh yeah.
I gotta tell you, Mel Gibson, controversial takes aside, he is still a damn good actor. Even in
That's on your Prime, Kevin.
Yes, you should.
Well,
watch
I know what I'm watching tonight.
You should watch it. It's good. It is. It's like it's one of those movies where I was like, as I was watching, I'm like, I could show this to my kids and they probably wouldn't be scared of it because it's not very scary. But like, but fucking Gibson, man, he's not. He knows it's a shit role, but he was like, I'm gonna give it my all, and I'm watching it, and I was like, I fucking want a spinoff with just Mel Gibson's character, solving crimes up and down New England. That's all I want.
You know, I haven't finished watching Minecraft yet. I bought it on Apple TV. That's where I buy my movies. Got it for $20. It was nice. But I started watching it. I put it on and I'm like laying in bed and Amanda's like, you might have to watch this again. And I was like, I'll turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn it off. We'll come back to it together. Just that first, I think like the first like 15 minutes, she's sitting there and she's like glued to it. She's like, this is pretty interesting.
I can't,
which is surprising because I don't think she's ever played Minecraft.
It's bad. Like it's not a good movie, but it's fun and stupid. Chicken jockey.
I didn't even get to the chicken jockey yet.
Yeah, no, my kids,
lava.
My kids love
chicken.
So, and they love Minecraft. So like obviously I was second side Minecraft story in a second, but I took them to see it and they loved it. And it was just for them and every other little kid that loves the movie and everybody who grew up playing it, I guess, loves it too. But it's stupid, but it's comical and it's just a good time. It's you got to know what it is. You can't go into it expecting to watch a fucking great movie. You go into it expecting it to be a piece of shit, and then you're surprised that it's
like Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Leguizamo.
Pretty much. No.
And Bob Hoskins.
No.
You walk into that movie and be like, I love the game. This movie is garbage.
Yeah, but even as a kid, I walked out of Super Mario Brothers thinking that movie sucked. So like that's the opposite of what I'm saying.
You said what?
Like if I showed that Super Mario Brothers to my kids, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this? This isn't Super Mario Brothers." Those are
It's better.
Goombas. They're fucking giant dinosaur people.
They're supposed to be tiny mushrooms.
Yeah. But how did they get Bob Hoskins to do that movie?
Paddington 2
Lots of alcohol.
is a great movie. I don't know how they got Bob Hoskins to do that. Bob Hoskins was also in another John Travolta movie in the mid-90s called Michael, where he was an angel.
Yes.
And he
Yes.
ran a magazine, and he was a dirtbag.
Uh-huh.
So I think Bob Hoskins, Bob Hoskins, because he also was Smee in Hook.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he just kind of was one of those guys where he was like, whatever. I once saw, talking to Bullfish's comment, I once saw Paddington playing somewhere on like cable, and it had an NC-17 rating.
For all the fucking bear fucking.
I don't know what that was about.
For all that no holds barred Paddington fucking butt fucking that was happening in the movie.
Jesus Christ.
No bullshit. I've never watched any of the Paddington movies, but supposedly they are considered one of the best trilogies of movies ever made. Not even kidding. Like people are like, the first one's excellent, the second one's even better, and apparently the third one's wicked good too. Like
Paddington in Peru?
Yes. A lot of like the YouTube channels I follow, they started listing Paddington as like their favorite trilogies, as one of their favorite trilogies. I'm like, is this a fucking joke? But then like every YouTube channel started saying that they were so good. I've never shown them to my kids. I've never watched them, but supposedly they're really well done.
What is your favorite trilogy, Kevin? And
tough.
don't say Star Wars.
It's tough. So
Star Wars is out. You can't pick
Hellboy.
Star Wars.
I don't think there's many like grown-up franchises that I like that have like a perfect trilogy. I think there's always a shit movie in there somewhere. But I will say
my favorite. But there's a shit movie in there.
Yeah, there is one. So again, that's a great trilogy, but the third one's not that awesome.
But have you ever watched Back to the Future 1 and Back to the Future 2 and the hook at the end of Back to the Future 2 and you go, fuck, now I have to watch Back to the Future 3?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll always do that.
Okay.
I'll always do that. Watch Paddington and that'll be your favorite. See, that's what everybody says, man. But I would say
The Expendables isn't a trilogy. There's like 5 of them. That's like
Okay,
saying my
but you
favorite trilogy is fucking Fast
Saga.
and the Furious.
Oh,
but only movies 5 through 7. Well, no, because I'm glad Aqua said that because I'm serious. If you didn't have Toy Story 4, I think the 3 Toy Story movies are a perfect trilogy.
But Toy Story 4 is really good.
See, I fucking hate Toy Story 4.
Is
And I'll
3 the
tell
one
you
where they all almost die?
yes.
3's where they almost die, and 3 ends
3's
great
the shit one. 3's the shit one in the original trilogy.
I thought they
What are
were
you
trying to
talking
pull.
about? That movie is fucking amazing. It
No,
is
I'm
amazing.
saying 1 is great, 2 is great, 3, you're like, of those 3, if you take the original
3
Toy
is the
Story
best
trilogy,
one.
3 is the best one. You
Yes,
are
it
out
is.
of your fucking mind.
No way. 3
First
is the
one's the best.
absolute best one. It is, dude, the toys holding hands when they think are going to be incinerated, that is fucking next level
That's
shit.
terrifying.
Yes, but it makes a great movie. And Andy playing with the toys one last time before he hands them off to Bonnie, it's fucking beautiful. It's
That's just
beautiful.
because you like to fucking cry at movies.
I do like to cry at movies, but me and Sarah, who doesn't cry at movies, we were bawling our eyes out when we saw Toy Story 3 in theaters. No kids. We didn't have kids yet.
You're such a
Rotten
shit.
Tomatoes, tomato meter, 100% on Toy Story 1.
Boom.
Right? If we want to do
1995, it was fucking genius. It was timeless. I'm not saying it
Toy
wasn't.
Story 2, 100%.
Boom.
Toy Story 3, 98%.
Yeah, because 2%
I'm
of
not
people.
saying it's a bad movie.
2%
What
of
I'm
people are out
saying,
there like, "Oh, this
what
is
I'm
fucking-
saying is
it's
that
so
it is the least good movie of the original 3.
Well, I disagree. I think it's my favorite. But I will say this: I think How to Train Your Dragon is a perfect trilogy as well.
There's
Kids
fucking
movies.
3 of those.
Yes, and they're perfect. All 3 of them. All 3 of them are perfect. So I think they're the best. But
Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
terrible trilogy. The third movie is so.
Third one is
far-
awful.
It is so bad. It is so bad that it's not on there. Marley Me's not a trilogy, Aqua.
No. He said, "What movie made you cry the most?"
Oh.
You gotta read that.
See, I can't think of a single time that I cried at a movie. I literally cannot. I've never
That's 'cause
watched
you're not in touch with
Marley
your
and Me,
emotions, you fuck.
and I haven't watched The Iron Giant in years. Bullfish, I know you and David say that it is like the saddest movie you've ever seen, but that question comes up is one of the things in Brett Goldstein's Films to Be Buried With. And so many people say Terms of Endearment is the movie that made them cry the most. And I was like, I have to know what this movie's all about. So we rented it from the library and me and Amanda watched it. It was fucking horrible.
Terrible
It was just
movie.
a horrible movie. And Amanda cries at fucking everything. She cries in like from Lilo and Stitch and Mulan and shit. And neither of us, we were just sitting there like, that movie sucked.
Iron Giant. So it never made me cry. I like the Iron Giant, which is weird because everything makes me cry. But I had a problem with the movie when I was watching it with my kids recently, and I don't know if I've ever seen it until I was an adult, if I'm being honest. But I was watching it when the little kid just randomly goes off and starts hanging out with the dude who lives in the junkyard. I was like, who's watching this kid? like he's just hanging out with this junkyard guy, and that's not a problem for his mom. Like, but that was a stupid perspective to have as a kid. I'm sure it was cool, but
I think
Up's wicked sad.
Up's a super sad movie,
dude.
In the beginning,
Coco's wicked sad. Like there was a time there where Disney couldn't release a movie without it being like, and this movie's gonna be fun, but you're gonna cry your eyes out. Like that's just what they did for like 10
Disney
years.
Disney literally still to this day murders your parents.
Yeah.
Paranorman was good.
Paranorman, we just saw a trailer for that where we were seeing How to Train Your Dragon, and my kids were like, "What is this?" My daughter's like, "This looks good." My son's like, "This looks scary." I was like, "It's probably not scary."
I was told by the guy that sits next to me at work that Hachi made him cry.
Hachi?
Yeah, it has Richard Gere in it. It's about a dog in like Alaska or some shit.
That's Balto.
No, I know Balto. Hachi's a real dog.
Based on Balto.
No, I just Googled movies that make you cry, and I've seen probably about half of them and haven't cried at any of them.
Okay, do me a favor. I want you to list them off. I'll tell you if I've seen them and if I've cried at them.
My Girl.
Saw it. Don't remember crying, though. I think I was too little to get that.
You don't, because still, it's sad because he gets stung up by the bees.
Yeah.
And then he's in his coffin and he doesn't have his glasses on. And the little girl's like, he can't see without his glasses.
Yeah.
Give him his glasses. Beautiful boy.
He just wanted that daughter of the fucking mortician Poontang. That's why he went back.
Beautiful Boy. I've never seen that.
Never saw that either.
The Pursuit of Happiness.
Can't remember if I've seen that or not.
Will Smith in his little kid.
Oh, I saw that. I did cry during that movie.
You cried during that movie?
Yeah, when he's crying in the bathroom and they're trying to get in, and he's got his kid like sleeping like with him in the public bathroom. That made me very emotional. I don't know why.
Nothing. The Green Mile.
Yes, cried.
Yeah, that got me. That one
From
got
what?
Me. Dude, John Coffey is a sad
he didn't
character.
deserve it. He didn't deserve it. He was innocent.
No,
they had to kill him anyways. The fucking South.
Never Let Me Go. I don't know.
Maine. It's Maine.
The fucking South. It's Maine. It's the South of Maine.
All right.
Have you ever heard of Never Let Me Go from 2010?
No.
No.
Oh,
Hachi.
Is that the one? Wait. That's I didn't. If I remember correctly, is that the one with the girl? She's like dead, but she has like. She's like clinging on to life, and like her parents are like, do we pull the plug? Do we not pull the plug? And they pull the fucking plug. I didn't see it. But it probably would have made me cry.
Sounds like a great movie.
Sounds like it. I Am Legend made Aqua cry.
Is it because of the dog? Because people get real emotional when dogs die in movies, but not that one.
They don't care about humans.
I get real emotional when governors of states shoot their dogs.
Listen, yeah, don't do that.
Hachi a Dog's Tale. We talked about that briefly, but you guys don't know what it is. Marriage Story with
That's the one with
Scarlett Johansson and Kylo Ren.
I didn't see that. Is it sad because they like can't stop fighting and they fucking hate each other at the end?
I don't know. I know he like punches a hole in the wall or some shit. I watched it. I don't remember it. The
That's
Notebook.
not sad. That's just a happy marriage.
Kevin, did The Notebook make you cry?
The Notebook did make me cry.
Okay.
Not until the end though. I mean, I
silly.
didn't think the love story was sad, but at the end when
She's like, it was you,
and she remembers and he's like, yes, baby, and he's crying. I cried. I did.
No. Marley and Me.
Yes.
I haven't seen that, but
I
hear.
So I think I've told this before. When we saw Marley and Me in theaters, it was me, Sarah, two of my sisters, and their boyfriends or fiancés at the time. I don't know, whatever. So we're sitting there. None of the significant others are crying, and me and my sisters are fucking bawling our eyes out. Like, and Sarah's like, "It's not that sad." And I'm like, "It is sad. It is sad. He was a good dog. He just was a pain in the ass." And I'm like, and you know me, I don't even like animals, but I was crying on that one.
The Fault in Our Stars.
Oh, that's the cancer
Mandy
one,
Moore
right?
Yeah,
It's a Mandy Moore one, right?
No,
Oh,
you're thinking of A Walk to Remember, which
Yeah.
also made me cry.
that's also on this list.
My wife has bawled her eyes out at both of those. I don't bawl my eyes out at either of those.
Walk to Remember is wicked sad. It is wicked sad.
That's not.
Yeah, it is. Dude, she's got terminal cancer and she falls in love with a kid at a young age, and the dude's like, "Fuck it, I love you too. Let's get married while we still have time." And they don't have that much time, so terrible.
P.S. I Love You.
Right now.
P.S. I Love You did not make me cry, but it made my wife cry a shitload, and
Hey,
I'm
guess
surprised
what?
because it wasn't that fucking.
There's one reason and one reason only I watched that movie, and I'll let you guess as to why.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. No, it's because it's got your boy in it. What's his face? Harry Connick Jr. Harry Connick Jr.
No, it's got Jerry Butts in it.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think everybody I just named is also in it.
They are.
Okay. Ooh, you know who else is in that? Our boy James Marsters.
Is he?
Yes, he plays.
I'll have to watch it again. I'll have to watch
plays
it
her
again
best
just for
friend.
him. Just for him. Romeo and Juliet, the
Leonardo DiCaprio
one from the 90s. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why that's on
blue.
there.
The one with
Philadelphia.
Donald Trump?
You know why that movie sucks? And I'll tell you why that movie sucks. You don't even have to know why. Here we go. The Romeo and Juliet sucks because they're like, we're going to do this modern retelling of Romeo and Juliet with these two like big up and coming actors, fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, Claire Danes, whatever. They set it in modern time, all with the same fucking names, like the Montagues, the Capulets, all that shit. And then they're talking in old Shakespearean in the whole movie, like the way that they talk to each other. They're reciting all those lines straight from the play. It's fucking wild. I'm like, nobody would talk like this. Why are you talking like this? Just tell the story, but have them speak normal.
You've made worm fruit of me, bro.
Bro.
They should have cast Keanu Reeves to play Romeo.
He was probably too old. What about Brokeback Mountain?
No.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night. There's two movies that made me cry when I woke up in the middle of the night.
Whoa. You don't want to start talking about Brokeback Mountain and saying I woke up in the middle of the night.
Bro, hey, it's 2020, 25, bro. It's okay. All right. So I saw it when I was in college. All right. It was a very experimental time. No, but I woke up in the middle of the night for two movies that were just on in the middle of the night, and I couldn't fall back asleep. And they were just on the TV because I used to fall asleep with the TV on all the time when I was in my 20s. And I watched Brokeback Mountain from the middle of the movie to the end, and I fucking cried. And I was pissed. I was like, I didn't even want to watch this movie, and now I'm fucking crying. This is stupid. And then the other one, which is probably on this list, if it's not, it definitely should be, is A Bridge to Terabithia, which fucking
It's not, but you told us that Bridge to Terabithia makes you cry.
every fucking time I've seen.
How
it.
about
I've seen it twice.
how about Ryan Coogler's Fruitvale Station?
I never saw that, so I have no idea.
Neither did I. What about Precious?
I never saw that either.
A Star is Born?
A Star is Born did make me cry.
Titanic.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It was 1990. I was a kid. I saw it in theaters. My family all went to see it. I went and saw it, and I bawled my fucking eyes out when she let him go into the fucking water. I did. And the old goalie on my hockey team at the time saw it a couple days before me, and he's at practice, and he showed up a little late, and we're like, "Where were you?" Do you guys, Dan? Do you remember Brian Carreri? He was a couple grades above us. Okay.
He was a goalie on my hockey team.
Okay.
In Squirt Force.
He showed up. He showed up, and he was like a little late. I saw Titanic, and I'm like, oh really? I'm like, that seems like a weird movie for a kid to see. And he's like, it's really sad. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, look, I don't think I'd cried in a movie really to that point in my life. So I knew it was sad. And then I went and saw it, and I was like, it is sad. Fuck you, Brian Carreri.
They're rubbing your eyes. Oh my god, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Terms of Endearment's on here. Terrible. Didn't make me cry. I'm assuming you guys haven't seen it.
I haven't.
Beaches.
No.
Beaches is wicked sad. You ever seen that movie? It's got
No.
I forget who the lady with the black hair is that's in it, but it's got
Barbara Hershey.
Barbara Streisand. Yes, she's not Barbara Streisand. It's not
It's
Barbara
Bette
Streisand.
Midler and Barbara Hershey.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Barbara Streisand when you were talking about Bette Midler, but it's wicked sad, that movie, and that's where that song "Wind Beneath My Wings" was written for. Oh my god! Every time I hear that song, I fucking get sad because of that movie. Wicked sad.
I don't.
All right.
I literally cannot recall a time that I've cried at a movie from sadness. I'm assuming when I was a kid, I cried from fear. My parents would taunt me with arachnophobia.
Aqua Ghost, what movie did you see that when you were finished with it, you were pissed? That's a good question. I've seen movies that I hated, and I was like, this movie fucking sucks. But I wouldn't say there's a movie that the message or anything like that made me pissed.
Like in the theaters. I mean, I went and saw a movie. I think it was Jurassic World. I went and saw it with Ray, and he literally got up like 30 minutes into the movie and just fucking left and
Really?
sat out. Yeah, he came with us. We all drove together, and he just sat out in the lobby and left. He was done.
Why?
I
What
don't
about
know.
it? It's not a great movie, but it's like, if you paid fucking money, I would have sat there.
I don't know. I'll tell you, I was really pissed with Terminator Genisys. That was a bad movie. That's how they spelled it.
Is that the one with the? Is that the one with what's his face?
That's the one where John Connor is a fucking Terminator. And
Yes.
the reason why I was pissed was it was a big reveal, and they revealed it in the fucking trailer before the movie even fucking came out.
That's with
It was
Jai
the-
Courtney and the chick from Amelia Clark, right? From Game of Thrones.
Amelia Clark, I believe, is in that one. Yes.
Yeah.
And Jai Courtney, yeah, I don't like any of the ones where they fuck with the timeline. They all fuck with timelines, but like any of the ones where it's like John Connor is this person, John Connor's dead, like Reese lives, like all that shit. I hate that. Don't fuck with the timeline.
You gotta keep it fresh.
Yeah.
movie that I was pissed at.
Aqua, that's a good question. I don't know what movie I've seen that I've generally pissed after I watched. That's not true. That's not true. The worst movie I've ever seen where I genuinely was mad that I wasted my time watching it, and I yelled at my wife.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The worst movie I've ever seen. That's exactly what I need to hear. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the worst movie I've ever seen was a movie called The Forgotten, which has it's got Thomas Jane and Anne Heche, and it was the worst
R.I.P. in
fucking
peace.
movie. Yeah, she died shortly after I saw that movie, and honestly, I was glad because after making me watch that, she deserved death. But the movie's so bad. It's about a couple whose son's gone missing, and they're like, "Our son's missing," and everybody's looking for their son. And throughout I'm going to spoil it for you. I don't even care. Throughout the movie,
You gave the wrong title, or you're talking about the wrong movie, because The Forgotten has Julianne Moore and Dominic West,
it's something
Anthony
like
Edwards, Gary Sinise.
Okay,
Yeah, well, let's
I'm I'm almost positive it's something like The Forgotten. So it's terrible that I don't have the name, but
That's how bad it was.
that's how bad it was. Let me put up Anne Hesh really quick. Filmography.
I pulled up Thomas Jane. I feel like it would make more sense to do that. What year was this, Kevin?
Oh,
The
this movie-
Vanished.
The
Vanished.
The Vanished. Okay, yeah, sorry. The Forgotten, same fucking thing. But
There you go.
it was so bad, and they're looking for their son, and they're like, "We're looking for our son," and then there's like, they get a news report that there's like an escaped convict. They're like, he probably has our son. They go into the woods, they find the fucking guy, they kill him, and then like, they start thinking that like the people who are RVing next to them had something to do with it because they find things that like that's our son's bracelet and all this shit, and they like fucking murder this couple too. And then you realize that at the end of the movie that their son has been dead for 5 years, and they're just like,
Oh! My parents watched that movie and they fucking told me about it and told me how awful it was.
It's so bad, and they're like, and it's like they've had this mental like whatever, and they're just murdering people because they can't deal with the fact their son's gone. At the end of the movie, they get away with it and they drive off. And they're like, honey, it's like they have this like emotional breakthrough as they're driving away after committing all these crimes. And they're like, we need to get therapy. And they're driving away, and then it cuts to them again, and they're like, we should pull over here for an RV. Jason will love this. Like they already forgot that they've killed their son, and they're starting it over. And I was like, I looked at Sarah after we started because she picked this movie. I looked at her after we watched it. And I said, that's the worst fucking movie I've ever seen in my entire life. You don't get to pick the movies we watch anymore. and she was like, I agree. It's so bad.
Like, yeah,
it's so bad that I want everybody to watch it because you need to tell me that I'm not crazy about how bad it was. So The Vanished.
John?
Eric Bana.
Just anything with Eric Bana?
Hulk.
The Hulk?
That movie sucks.
Eric
That
Bana.
movie sucks,
That
but
movie
it is not.
sucks. It made me so fucking angry leaving that thing. Right? Nick Nolte as the fucking absorbing man is awful. Eric Bana as the Incredible Hulk, as Bruce Banner is fucking terrible. Right? What was it? What the fuck was the director who was doing
Lee.
the actual? Ang Lee was doing the movements for the Hulk. Awful. Nothing about that movie is good. He hits himself in the dick with a tank fucking turret.
Mhm.
Right? It's a fucking terrible movie. It is bad. It doesn't do anything good.
You don't like Nick Nolte being like, I just want to see my son. And then like he's like, I'm right here. What do you want? He's like, no, not you. My son.
Let me get these giant mutant dogs.
You don't want to get going? Fine, I'll go first. And he bites the fucking electricity to become fucking electrical. That's not a great movie. It's not great.
It's
Okay.
fucking
I mean,
terrible.
plus that's
It's
that's the
so
Hulk.
bad.
Dude.
He's covered in shit, by the way.
That face
He's got-
design is
He's
wild.
got the same hair as Aqua though.
Oh my god, it actually kind of looks like Aqua.
Yeah. I mean that's Aqua when Aqua was 1.3% body fat.
Don't get Aqua mad, dude. He's gonna look just like this.
What movie did you watch and then immediately forget you watched it because it was just so forgettable?
Go.
Because I'll tell you mine. While you guys think. And I think I've told you this before. The movie Life from 2017. Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds, Rebecca Ferguson. They're in a space station. They find alien life.
That
And the
movie's not
thing-
bad. That you don't like. I can't believe.
It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. But I stayed up one night and I watched it. And the next morning, Amanda was like, "How was your movie?" And I go, "What movie?" And she goes, "The one you watched last night." And I was like, "I watched a movie last night?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I go, I had to sit and think for a second and try and remember what fucking movie I watched the night before. And I couldn't remember. And then finally, like the next day, I was like, "Oh, yeah, it was fine."
I don't know if I've ever seen a movie that I forgot that I've seen. Unless I was a kid and I saw something and I don't remember it as an adult. But there's very few like that's like so. Obviously, this is the way that my brain has always worked. I can remember movies that I've seen almost to their entirety, and there's no room for anything else in my life. But I can't think of anything.
John, do you have anything?
There's a movie called.
You know why you can't remember one, Kevin?
Why?
Because you've forgotten that you've seen it.
What?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna enlighten me.
He forgot that he watched The Forgotten.
The Vanished.
Yeah.
He wishes he could forget that one.
There's a movie called Go.
Go?
Yep.
Is it like a knockoff of like Fast and the Furious?
No. It's the same story told like 5 different fucking times.
Dude, I can't even find it.
Maybe it's not called Go.
Oh, you know what?
Fuck.
Do you know what movie I forgot that This is one that I forgot that I saw because it was on. Do you remember the movie that had The Rock, Sean William Scott, and
The Rundown?
Not the Rundown. Not the Rundown. That one I remember. Maybe it doesn't even have Sean William Scott. I thought it does though. But like it's like Southland Tales or something like that. It's got Justin Timberlake in it, I think. Not Sean William Scott. It's some like try to tell 3 different stories and see if they can connect kind of movie. And I remember sitting down and watching it years later. It was like on HBO or something. And I was like, what is this? It was just on like the TV. And I was like, oh, I've never seen this movie. And then I stayed on it and I watched like a whole scene. I was like, that had like the Killers music playing in the background in it. I was like, I know this. I've seen this fucking movie. So that's one. But again, that's a terrible movie. So it's not even worthwhile. Like you forgot something the next day, which is incredible. But
Go came out in 1999. It was Doug Liman who directed it.
Lyman.
I'm sorry. With Katie Holmes, Sarah Polley, and Susan Kroll. And Kroll, like the movie Kroll, which is hilarious.
The Glaive. First movie with Liam Neeson. Oh my God! Speaking of Liam Neeson, I know we didn't pull up the trailer for Naked Gun. Did you guys see it?
No. I skipped it because I didn't want to go and ruin it.
You should pull it up. We can watch it really quick. But
Do you want to grab it?
I can pull it up. Or you can.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
I have a. After I watched it, there was a funny. I have not a funny thought, but there's an interesting twist on this movie that like I was like, I started thinking about today, about Liam Neeson that we can talk about after you watch the trailer.
Well, they got some great trailers out. Like Chief of War with Jason Momoa looks fucking gnarly.
Oh, so, that's where he's the Hawaiian tribe killing the invaders, right?
Yeah, and then you got Trainwreck Poop Cruise.
Is that the sequel to Trainwreck?
Oh, it's about that Carnival cruise that shut down in the ocean, and they had the shit into bags and everything else. Like they lost power altogether.
Isn't there a kid on the hockey team named Poop Cruise now, Dan?
That's Poop Shoot.
Oh,
he did miss a shame today, so now he has to face his punishment, which is Slapshot Regatta. So he just has to stand in the net, and the person who shamed him takes a slap shot at him. And the only downside is most of us, well, I guess the upside for him is most of us really can't hit the net. But the unfortunate thing is it was a joint shaming by 4 different people. Oh, so now he has to face 4 slap shots.
God
good thing Aqua's one of them, and Aqua's always at least 2 feet wide.
So it's with pads on though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still, a fucking dude, if that slap shot hits him in the fucking ankle, he's toast.
I understand that. I just like immediately I was like, I hope there are pads involved.
All right.
I hate that they do this. They spoil the joke at the beginning of this stupid thing, but here, you want me to get them off the screen?
Yeah.
Thanks. Once you kill a man for revenge, there's no going back. A voice in your head saying over and over, that was awesome.
Who are you?
Drebin. Detective Frank Drebin. Thanks.
Police Squad has always been the elite of the elite.
Hi, Daddy. It's me, Frank Jr. Love you.
Hey, Dad. Boy, do I miss you.
Still a great
You
joke.
are the best of the best.
I need a bathroom. I need this one immediately.
There's a line, man.
Police business. Oh, I'm gonna ruin another suit.
Over here, Lieutenant. I think someone murdered my brother.
Please take a chair.
Thank you.
I'll find them. This is what I do. Says you served 20 years for man's laughter.
You mean manslaughter?
Must have been quite the joke.
They're going to shut down police squad if you do not solve this case. Do this by the book.
Show a little respect.
Why? Who's gonna arrest me? Other cops?
Yes.
Is she serious?
Is he serious?
No. Seems Mr. Drebin might be more of a problem than we thought. I want you to keep an eye on him.
This oven is disgusting.
Rest assured, I won't stop until I've found justice.
What do you want, little one?
Your ass. Nobody messes with police squad.
We've upgraded your car with the most advanced crime-fighting tech.
Drive forward 30 feet. Pretty smooth.
Oh!
This place is falling apart.
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be
Yes.
fantastic. But
It's going to crush.
it's not an issue because I don't care. It's gonna be comically hilarious. But Liam Neeson was in real life, if we're going age-wise, right? Frank Drebin, Leslie Nielsen, Liam Neeson. Leslie Nielsen was
20 years younger.
yeah, maybe. He's not much older than Liam Neeson, right?
I
Maybe
honestly
he
feel
was.
like Liam Neeson is substantially older than Leslie Nielsen was when Leslie Nielsen did the first one.
He for sure he must be. So in the Naked Gun movies, he doesn't have a kid. Oh, he does have a kid, and it's black. It's Nordberg's kid. That's like how the last movie ends. Like, right? So so he doesn't have like Liam Neeson is too old to be the son of Frank Drebin. And then you have Paul Walter Hauser's character who's too young to be the son of Ed. So it's like they got this weird age gap going on here.
I want to get
man.
Paul Walter Hauser on the podcast.
I love Paul Walter Hauser. He's great and everything.
He is. I just want
Excellent.
to talk to him about all of his movies that he's done and how awesome he's been on everything.
Excellent wrestler.
He is an excellent wrestler.
Yeah.
He's also a great juggalo.
He was. That's the first time I ever saw him. Was in that episode
Yeah.
of Sunny.
I'm a
Juggalo
juggalo. This kid wants to juggle.
for
He wants to
life.
juggle. That's all. That's understandable. He can't be mad because he wants to juggle. But what's with the face paint? I'm a juggalo.
For life.
I see people life, bro. That's a good episode. But yep.
So Liam Neeson is 11 years older than Leslie Nielsen
And
from the
Nothing
first
real.
Naked Gun. From the first Naked Gun. Yeah.
Okay.
So Nielsen was 62 in the first Naked Gun. Liam Neeson is 73.
Holy shit. Leslie Nielsen,
Yeah.
73.
Liam Neeson 73.
Liam
Leslie
Neeson,
Nielsen,
73.
Leslie Nielsen was 62 in the first Naked Gun.
He was 62 when he made that. That's actually,
Looks really good.
Hey,
dude,
good for him.
I mean, the white,
Yeah.
he always had the white hair. So it's like, you can't judge it based
Yeah.
on that. But like his comedic chops were on fucking point.
Considering he was
Hey,
such a
man,
serious
they always-
actor before that.
A serious actor?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
him being in a bunch of serious roles.
He did.
I don't think I've ever seen him in a serious thing.
He was a television actor for a long time. He did a lot of serious stuff. And then he did Police Squad, like a real show, which really wasn't that funny, but I think it had some comedy bits in it.
Yes.
And then he got Airplane, and Airplane was such a fucking hit for a turn for him as whatever, that they wrote Naked Gun from the files of Police Squad, where they turned his character into a joke character.
Police Squad was kind of funny because when they had the guys like walking around for the interns, he'd be like, "Oh shit," and he would just stop after everybody else had stopped. I thought it was great.
Was it like a full? I don't think it was a full-on comedy though, right? Like not like The Naked Gun, not slapstick.
Not as slapstick.
Right.
Not as much.
Anyways, that movie's gonna be fucking hilarious, and I can't wait to see comedy in movie theaters again. When's the last time you saw a comedy in movie theaters?
It's been a hot minute.
Movie theater. I don't know.
Probably, honestly, like The Hangover 2.
That was the last comedy you saw in movie theater?
I cannot think of another comedy I saw in movie theaters from that time to now.
Other guys.
21 Jump Street.
I never saw those in
Jeff.
theaters.
That's 22 Jump Street.
Yeah, that's all right.
My name is Jeff.
When did the first Hangover come out?
2000 and hold on. I'll tell you. 2010.
Dude, The Hangover Part 2, I didn't check your time for the first one, your year. The Hangover 2 came out in 2011. And
2009 for the first one. Dang it, I was so close.
dude,
That's a
14
hit.
years.
That's a hit.
I haven't seen a comedy movie in theaters in 14 years. That can't be right.
That's not right. There's no way.
I can't think of it. I mean, tell me a comedy movie that was big that came out in between those times. Step Brothers, maybe?
No, that came out before that.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
I don't know.
Oh no, I started watching Mountainhead with Steve Carell last night, and it's not good.
It didn't look like it was going to be good. It looked like it was going to be like a weird, like dark kind of story. It didn't look funny at all from the trailers, and that's. I know Steve Carell doesn't have to do comedy, but I kind of expected him to.
Did you see Fall Guy in theaters? No.
No,
You didn't see Death of a Unicorn in theaters.
I did not.
We watched that live here. Shit. Kevin. Oh,
Dude.
you went and saw Chips in theaters.
I did not. I've never even seen that movie. But I'm going down a list of movies released in the 2010s that were comedies, and I just came across one that said It's called Big Tits Zombie. That sounds incredible. Whatever that is.
What about Ted or Ted 2?
Didn't see Ted
No.
or Ted 2 in theaters.
Nope.
What about the Vacation remake? Minecraft movie? I know you saw that.
I did, but that's not. Is that a comedy? I don't know if that's a comedy.
It's an adventure comedy, is what it's saying.
Ugh.
Tag.
They're counting Silver Linings Playbook as a comedy, but I did not see that in theaters. I mean, I did see that in theaters, but I don't consider that a comedy. Ooh, all right. In 2012, I saw This Is 40 in theaters. So I moved up 1 year, 2012.
Wow. That's what's changed, Kevin? Why'd you stop seeing comedy movies?
Ooh, I saw Anchorman 2 in 2013.
Okay, moved up another year.
Neighbors.
Nope.
No?
I think I saw Neighbors in
Didn't
theaters.
see that in theaters. Okay. No, I didn't see that in theaters. Never mind.
Get him to the Greek?
Didn't see that in theaters.
Trying here.
The Wedding Ringer.
Yes, I did see that in theaters. When did that come out?
15.
Okay, so I'm up to 2015. That's with Josh Gad and what's his face?
Yep. Actually, a pretty decent movie.
It's a good comedy.
High rewatchability.
Bitch Mickum.
Bick Mickum.
No. Bick Mitchum?
Bick Mitchum.
Yeah.
Did you see The Nice Guys?
Not in theaters. No.
Deadpool?
Yeah, but that's
really a comedy.
It is.
It is, but it isn't.
But I didn't see it because it was a comedy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
You went and saw the Ghostbusters Lady remake in theaters.
I did not.
Did you see Central Intelligence with The Rock and Kevin Hart?
No, I saw that at home.
You see Sausage Party in theaters?
Nope.
No.
We're on
Swiss Army Man?
No, we're on the same list. I know we are. Trolls, True Memoirs of an International Assassin. Are you going on the same list I am?
An American Pickle.
No.
Zoolander 2 you saw in theaters.
I didn't. I never saw it at all.
You never seen Zoolander?
No, I saw Zoolander, not Zoolander 2.
Oh.
Two-lander.
All right, what was the last one we just said that I saw? The wedding,
2000,
the wedding
2015,
planner,
The Wedding Ringer.
Oh, the wedding ringer. All right.
Wedding Planner was with Jennifer Lopez.
I saw the Lego
Wedding
Batman
Planner was.
movie, but that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Kingsman: The Golden Circle.
No.
You want to talk about good movies with Paul Walter Hauser in it? I, Tonya.
Oh, he's excellent in I, Tonya.
Ah, fantastic.
No, I saw Game Night at Home. Love Game Night.
Also a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there really just hasn't been like
Must see it in the movie theaters.
Yeah.
comedy movies in a very long time, which is disappointing, to be honest. Did you see Goon: The Last of the Enforcers in theaters?
No.
No.
I don't know if I did. I don't even know if it was in theaters.
Yeah,
don't think
dude.
it
None
was.
of the. That's it. 2015. It's been 10 years since I've seen a comedy in theaters.
How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World.
No, I never saw any of those in theaters except the new live action one.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Didn't see it in theaters.
Knives Out.
I did see it in theaters, but that's not a comedy either. Not
don't know
directly.
I don't know why John Wick Chapter 3 is on this list or Avengers Endgame
They're hilarious.
or Midsummer.
Midsommar.
1917 is also on here. What is going on? This must this
Hilarious.
Is just
Those movies are all hilarious.
yeah, this is just a movie. This is just
straight
a list
fucking
of movies that
slapstick
came
about
out.
fucking World War One.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap up the podcast. It's been an hour, and
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
this is a good random Thursday. We didn't really have anything
Oh.
to talk about.
Oh, I just came across another movie that I totally forgot about. It's called Ad Astra with Brad Pitt. There's space chimps in it.
Yeah, comedy.
Okay.
Is that
Oh, man.
that's the space one, right? Where he
Yeah.
does the. I never saw that. Did you see that?
I did, and I forgot I saw it until I just saw it here.
That's a. I was
forgot.
told that movie's got incredible sound effects, like the sound effects they use for for the explosions and stuff in space. I know you wouldn't really even hear it, but like whatever they did was like this sound quality is incredible. But that's like the only good thing I heard about that movie.
You literally like can't find it streaming anywhere. Like you can buy it or rent it from Prime Video for $4.
Yeah. But all right, let's end the podcast. All righty. Thanks to everybody who watched the video. Thank you so much. Do us a huge favor. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll come at you with more next week. Bye.